Yes, people, welcome back to GNA TV. Listen, I hope you guys are well, wherever it is that you are around the world. Happy Christmas Eve to you guys. Christmas Eve for us. I think if you're in Australia, it's actually Christmas Day. I think I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, tell me. If it is Christmas Day, Merry Christmas to you as well. We have got a double hit today. Double header stream, man. Don't say that GNA TV and I do not give you them streams. I know you're all sitting at home, chilling tonight, have some food with the family, couple drinks and whatever else. To be honest, I'm doing the same, but a bit earlier this Christmas Eve. So that's why I'll be back in the evening. And I thought, you know what? Why not share it with the GNA TV community? It is going to be the Aston Villa Chelsea match preview later on tonight at 9 p.m. UK time. I will be setting up the broadcast for that one at the end of this show. So at the end of this show, you'll have a new broadcast for later on show. Make sure that you hit that like button for that as well. And I'd like to see you all there to discuss the usuals that we do on that. But right now, we are going to be going through the Premier League fixtures, not only for match day 19, because there's only 14 teams playing, but match day 20 as well. We're giving you both match days basically because they're on the back of each other. So, we're playing Boxing Day. Monday, obviously, Newcastle, Man United are playing. And then Tuesday, Wednesday is match day 20, which we'll then be reviewing as well. But it's over 15 of you here already. So let's get them likes up, guys. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel, and let's cue that intro. Yes, people, welcome back to GNA TV. I've got Ram with me. Ram, how you doing, my guy?
I'm not bad. I'm good, thank you. I'm not too bad. I was gonna say I'm not bad. I'm not too bad.
You looking forward to Christmas, mate? Any plans? What are you saying?
Christmas Day will be I'll be at home. A lot of my family will be working because they work for the NHS, so they'll be working during Christmas. It's mainly after Christmas, 26th, 27th, bank holiday weekend, bank holiday days. It's gonna be with the fam. So yeah, it's all gonna be good.
Good to hear. Listen, guys, over 20 of you here already. Like I said, smash the like button. You know what we're doing here. I've already just mentioned it to you guys. Prem show for match day 19 and 20. Match preview later of Chelsea versus Villa, or Villa versus Chelsea tonight, 9 p.m. UK time. Double header on this Christmas Eve. What more can you want before going into Christmas Day, man? Commitment there, innit, Ram? Commitment from me, I tell you. We've got people in the chat already. Big up to Chelsea boys saying Everton Burnley is off. Yet we know. Unfortunately, they're starting to drop. Don't be surprised if there's more games drop, maybe even tomorrow. Just depends on the COVID status of the football clubs. Big up, Jem. Merry Christmas, Rude Boy. Big up to Noah. Merry Christmas to you, my guy. P's and Q's. Could you close the door? It creeps me out. What are you scared of?
I think he's talking about your door.
Why? What's scary about that door? I think someone's just going to come. Anyway, I can do that. It's not a problem. Good morning to Declared. Declared, are you in Australia? No, you're not in Australia, are you? I don't think you are. So I keep saying that. 9 p.m. Well, that's 10 for me. Yeah, 9 p.m. 10 o'clock show. Exactly. If you're in bed, if you're on your couch, just get your phone.
Late night watch, man.
Yeah, get your headphones in and tune in. There's not going to be much people doing much tonight other than sitting at home chilling and maybe with family and whatever. So if you've got time, you get involved. I have a good Xmas Gem and Rams. Big up to you, bro. Thank you very much. Declared says, I'm on the moon. Is he steaming? Are you pissed, Declared? Are you already pissed, mate? What's going on? But Ram, it's been a bit of a weird one, isn't it? Football at the moment in terms of all the things that are going on with COVID. Chelsea have had to play. I know you guys have as well, actually. But Chelsea and Liverpool have both had to play with teams that are not at their best in terms of players that we've missed out on. Certain teams haven't played whatsoever, and for nearly 9-10 days plus now, and they'll be playing against teams like Chelsea and Liverpool who are having to use the same squad 3 times in a row, 3 days back to back, which is quite hard. Do you think it's really fair? And before we get into it, do you think it's really fair on teams like Chelsea and Liverpool to play against teams that ain't been playing any football whatsoever?
In the grand scheme of things, a little bit, because it's not our fault that we pulled out. We both clubs are happy to play the game. It's just that the other clubs didn't want to. I think it was Brentford was the one that pulled out, and Leeds United pulled out as well. I think in the grand scheme of things, we want to catch up to City, and we don't want to have that pressure on us. And seeing as though we're going to have games in hand, the pressure is going to be big, and we don't want that. So
Yeah.
I think it is a little bit unfair, but to be fair, I don't think in terms of player welfare, we shouldn't be playing at all. Like, I've always been a big thing on, like, make sure these players are treated well because they're playing for us, and they deserve the best welfare. And it seems as though they're going to be running to the ground, which is not nice. It's not nice at all.
I agree. Big up to Jeremy in the chat. Says big up, guys. Gem and Ram. Jeremy, big up to you, bro. I'm assuming that you're not working, like most today. Probably not working. There might be some people doing half days here and there, but majority of people are probably chilling at home now. Probably having a couple of drinks and some lunch and chilling out. Noah says big up, Ram. Hope you're well.
What's up? What's up?
All right, Ram. Let's get into it, shall we? Match day 19. Obviously, it's not a fully fit fixture of games. However, we will look at the table for now. And Man City still leading with 44 points. They've run. I think they've won. Is this their 8th game in a row that they've won? I think it is now, Man City. So you've got them on a great run. Obviously, Liverpool were on a very good run themselves, barring the recent draw, but still on 41 points. Chelsea are on 38 points, sitting 6 points behind Man City and 3 points behind Liverpool. Our form's been a bit iffy when you look at how we've been playing. 2 draws, 2 wins and 1 loss as well. So, it's still looking tight. And I think the most surprising feature in it is Arsenal are in fourth, Ram. They're in a Champions League position in front of West Ham, who obviously have got a game in hand, and Man United and Spurs. To be fair, if they win, I think if Spurs win all their games, they'll go above West Ham. Yeah. So there's still a lot of football to be played for. But, Arsenal fans can be somewhat happy, can't they, at the moment with what's happening at their football club. It seems like Arteta's getting results for them as well. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. Norwich, Newcastle and Burnley make up the bottom. Still not a massive gap between them and Watford and Leeds and even Southampton. It's still all to play for, as they say, moving on. But, guys, get involved in the chat. We're going to be going through match day 19 and 20 today. As I said, they're back-to-back, so we're going to go through both. We're going to start with West Ham versus Southampton. West Ham obviously in a bit of bad form at the moment. 2 losses, 2 draws, 1 win, 28 points. They're sitting, 5 points behind? Is it 5 or 4 points behind Arsenal at the moment? Game in hand as well. But they're up against the Southampton team, who are not in great form whatsoever. They've drawn 3 and lost 2 of their last games, 17 points. The probability margin on here says that 23% Southampton, 53% West Ham. Ram, West Ham going to return to winning ways in this one?
Yeah, I think so. I think because it's at home, their home record is very, very good. I'll go for West Ham win. I think it's going to be a 2-0 win to West Ham. I expect it.
Yeah, no, I get that as well. Jeremy's saying, chilling out, bro, starting early. So many comments might listen. There's probably many people that are starting early in the chat right now. I ain't. I've got to go out, see family. I'd like to have started early, but unfortunately not now. But I will probably a bit later on. Couple drinks, and then tomorrow it'll be a complete drinking day for me. I'm not going to lie. So that's why I won't be doing any streams tomorrow. And you're getting 2 streams today, guys. West Ham win is what Abdi says. Kante Kovacic back to destroy Liverpool on second. I mean,
I've had conversations with this guy. Just leave it out, bro. Leave it out.
It is.
It's hard.
We had announced today that Mendy will be going to the AFCON, and it will be missing the Liverpool game as well. So, I mean, you've kept Salah. Egypt have allowed.
Egypt. Big up Egypt, man. They're so nice guys. Nice guys. They know what it means to play a massive game. I think they won AFCON the most times out of anyone. So they know. Big up Egypt. Big up. All I'm going to say.
Egypt are just getting paid by Liverpool, obviously, but we won't get into that one anyway. Go on, Jim. Work rate on 1. Yeah, big up to you, my guy. I'm going with a West Ham win. I'm going with a 2-0 win. I think they're in good enough. I'd say good enough form, but I think they've got a good enough squad to bounce back, and I think that they all understand their roles pretty well. So I would say West Ham win. I'd be shocked if they didn't, really, because Southampton are in no form whatsoever for me at the moment. So we'll move on from them. Tottenham Newcastle. Obviously, Tottenham got a 56% win percentage against Palace is 20%. They're sitting 7th. They've still got a lot of games in hand, though. They've got 18, maybe even 4 games in hand once Arsenal play as well. Their last 5 games, 1-3, drawn 2, 26 points up against a Palace team who not doing bad themselves, to be fair. Played 17 games, 20 points, drawn 1 and lost 3 games. They are playing Spurs at home. Conte seems to be getting this Tottenham team ticking ram. Obviously, do you expect a straight win? And do you expect Tottenham to maybe be competing for top 4 now, from what you've seen?
Yeah, I expect to win. Conte is a good manager. Conte is a very, very good manager. And I think that's what Tottenham needed. They were dilly-dallying him for him in the summer. They finally got him. I think it's going to be a very, very good fight for top 4. They've got a good team. They've got obviously a world-class manager. Mix them together, you've got a recipe for a very, very competitive season. So I think they will no doubt fight for top 4. In terms of this game, I think it's going to be a 1-0 win. It's going to be elementary, but it will be a close 1-0 win.
Yeah, I think Spurs. I watched the Liverpool game and I thought they played really well. I actually think they should have beat Hughes. I think they deserve to sort of beat Hughes anyway, but at the end of the day, they didn't get it done. I just think defensively, they're going to concede goals, but I think if they can just get Harry Kane and Son ticking, they'll start winning more games, and Conte's starting to do that. And I just think against Palace, I expect a 2-0 win for Tottenham. I agree with Noah. I think it will be a straight 2-0 win. I do expect Harry Kane to get on there, maybe Son as well, bagging the goals. But yeah, 33 watching, guys, only 13 likes. That's a bit unusual. Let's get them likes up. I don't usually have to ask you guys. Please get that up to a minimum of 30 likes. 40 likes, actually, is the minimum for us. But if we can get them up, please, that would massively help the channel. So smash the like button. Dizzy says 1-1. Big up to Dizzy as well. I hope you're well, my bro. What a good team. What do you mean?
I mean, they got good players. You can't say they don't have good players. They got Højbjerg, Harry Kane, Heung-min Son, Hugo Lloris is still a decent keeper. Christian Romero is a very good defender. Reguilon's a good wing back. They've got good players, man. They've got good players, and mixed up with a world-class manager, he can get them ticking, man.
Yeah, facts. They'll win this game. I don't have any issues with them not winning this game. I think they're good enough to win this game. So I'm going with a 2-0, like I said. Pretty straightforward for me on that one. Norwich versus Arsenal. Arsenal in a great run of form at the moment. They've won the last 3. I think it would probably be another win for them, looking at who they're up against. Norwich, we can talk about them very quickly. They're sitting rock bottom, 10 points. Yes, they've changed their manager. They do look a bit better than they did prior to it, but they're still not winning games. Lost 3, drawn 2, 10 points. Along with Newcastle, it's looking peak for them, isn't it, Ram?
Yeah. They had their new manager bounce when what's his name? Dean Smith went to Norwich, but their squad is just not good enough. It's not. There's a couple of players that are okay. He's playing Billy Gilmore, who's been decent. I don't think he's been up to the standard that Chelsea fans expected him to. I think he's been a little bit underwhelming. But I think it's a 3.
I think it's he's playing with, though. I mean, he's playing with a dead squad, isn't it?
It could be that, but it's also, if you're a great talent, you can inspire those around you. You know what I mean? And I feel as though the way Chelsea fans have talked him up as being Billy Esther or Xavi, I think I don't understand why he didn't have the capabilities just to motivate this squad to go further.
Yeah, but you can't do it on your own, can you?
You can't. You definitely cannot do it on your own. Like, I know firsthand. There's only a couple of players in football history that's done that. But yeah, I think it's just the multiple factors haven't suited him. But I go again. I agree with the comment right here. It's going to be a 3-0 win to Arsenal. It's going to be elementary. They're looking good now. Arsenal are looking very good. This is the first time in a while I can say Arsenal are not being a pretender anymore. They're actually going to compete because they've had their bad run of form and they look like they've gone past it. They played some decent teams. West Ham's a decent team.
Yeah.
And they did very, very well against them. But yeah, it's
what it is. No, I agree. I think Arsenal will win. They're in good form at the moment, on a good run. They look comfortable. They look like they understand their roles a bit more, which is something I always questioned them on. They didn't really look like they had any understanding of what the manager was asking them to do when you watch them. But they are looking stronger, and they will beat Norwich. Norwich are not good whatsoever. I agree with Heike and Martin. I do think Billy Gilmore is still very young, and he can't do it on his own.
Yeah.
Hating on Gilmore because he's an academy produced bums like Morton.
No, I hate on Gilmore because your fan base hype him up to be the next Xavi when Xavi's levels above him. Like Xavi was doing this stuff when he was bursting onto the scene. He's doing levels. Like I think he's a good player. I think he's a very good player. But if you hype him up to be Xavi, expect a lot of hate. Just expect it. Because Xavi's one of the greatest midfielders to ever grace the game.
No, he's not going to be.
Do that to him.
No, he's not. He's too young for that. You can't even put him in that bracket yet.
You can't.
I think it's just more.
You don't have the distribution when Xavi was his age. You know what I mean? He didn't have the distribution like.
What age was Xavi doing it, Ram?
He was doing it when he first burst onto the scene when he was 17 years old.
There you go.
He started people forget he started very, very young with the likes of Rivaldo and Puyol. Him and Puyol were with the likes of Rivaldo. I think Overmars was at Barcelona at the same time. So he was playing with ballers, man. He's playing with ballers.
Dizzy's an Arsenal fan. He says, quick question. Do you think dropping Alba is bringing the best out of Odegaard, Saka, ESR and Martinelli? I think so. I just think Martinelli, for me, is your best striker. I've said it for a very long time. I just think he needed a bit of game time to adapt because his movement allows Saka, ESR and Odegaard to be more involved and attack the pockets of space. And he's a good finisher. He's got pace. And Aubameyang, even though I think Aubameyang is a good player, I just think he's just past it a bit, from my opinion. And yeah, he was holding you guys back. It was in my eyes, in many ways, affecting the system at Arsenal. So I would say that you look better because you're relying on, say, it's a youth. It is very youth when you look at Odegaard, Saka, ESR and Martinelli. But these guys have got bags of energy, you know, and that's the difference for me. Bags of energy. Chelsea, West Ham, Spurs and Arsenal are going to win. P's and Q's thinks 1-1 draw. That's what Undertaker CFC saying. Ram doesn't know is what Declared saying.
Nah, I do know.
Not even top 10 midfielder of all time.
Look, I've had a quick look, yeah. And what's it called? Xavi won the league title at the age of around about, how old was he? 98. He was 98, 99. And he's born in, I think he's 82. No, 1980. He was 18 years old. So turning 19 as well. So he was in the first team. He was part of the first team. Played 25 games. He played 25 games for that squad with the likes of Figo, Kluivert, Rivaldo. Ballers, man. Ballers. Come on. I think Guardiola was there as well. Pep Guardiola was still there.
Yeah,
Guardiola, I want to say he's a baller, but
guys, you can't compare Xavi and Billy Gilmore. Let's just forget that. I'm not even going to entertain it myself. It's not even worth having a discussion to talk about. But I do think Billy Gilmore is a top player, and I do think we should never have got rid of him.
He's a talent, man. He's a talent. Yeah. But let's hold off the Xavi comparison.
Let's see. There's a long way to go. Manchester, I forgot. Man City, Leicester's probably better than Aston Villa, Chelsea, isn't it? Maybe to a degree, but Man City, Leicester. Man City sitting top, 5 wins in a row, 44 points. Win probability of 83%. Leicester are not in any real great form. They've won 2, lost 2, drawn 1. 22 points, sitting in 9th round. Can Leicester wake up? Can you watched them play against Liverpool recently, and I know Liverpool may have had a sort of weakened team in many ways. But do you think Leicester can actually hurt this Man City team from what you've seen?
They can hurt them if they try, but I don't think they have enough. City's team is just too good, man. It's too good. It is. And I'm seeing the comments and I'm sorry. You are wrong. You are very, very, very wrong. I'm sorry. Like, he played... Can I share screen this, Jam? Can I quickly share this screen? Because it's really bugging me now. Okay, hang on. That's not what I wanted.
Look what you've done, guys, man. I was doing the Prem show and all of a sudden you started talking about Xavi. Come on, guys. Stay on topic. 52 of you here, though. Get them likes up, please. How many likes we got at the moment? 22, and there's 53 people here. We should be on at least 30 now, guys. Come on, let's get it up to 30 likes, please. Smash that like button. Over nearly 60 of you here. So,
can you see it?
I can see it.
So this is the 1998-99 when they won the league, yeah? And people said Louis van Gaal didn't bring him in. Louis van Gaal is known for bringing in youth. Look at who's number 26. Look how many games he's played. Yes, it's not the majority of games, but he still started 16 games and had one appearance coming off the bench. You cannot tell me he wasn't playing football, because he was. And people started talking about him when he was around about this age. So stop this, please. Stop it. Stop it.
Monster's in the chat now as well.
Monster. I'm not having this here. You came for me and then you started hiding. I wanted to come for your head, but you're hiding. I don't want you talking to me. Don't talk to me. Don't mention my name. Don't utter my name ever again, please. Thank you.
Monster, apparently you're hiding, bro. I don't know what he's saying there. But listen, I do think Billy Gilmore, if he was in his team, would have maybe met at least 10 to 15 games, at least minimum, all season himself. Yeah. If you look at the current injuries that Chelsea have had as well, he would have played over this Christmas period for sure. 100%. He would have been playing in them games for me anyway. But back to this Man City game, because this is what we were talking about.
Yeah.
I agree. I just think Man City are on a run. I do expect them to drop points soon. I don't know whether it's yet. They're having a very good Christmas. I think when they start playing, maybe in the February period of time, Champions Leagues, and the games get a bit harder, they will have a blip. It's just how far are Liverpool and Chelsea going to be behind them at that point. Mm. So I would assume that they would beat Leicester, at least for me, 2-0. What was you saying?
I'm saying 3-1 win to Man City. I'll give Leicester some credit. I say they'll score a goal. Maybe I think Tielemans will score a wonder goal. Mm. I think a word of advice for FPLers: put Joao Cancelo in your team. If you don't have him, put him in your team and possibly make him captain as well, because he's gonna do something. He will do something this week game. He is a very underrated player. I think he's very talented, very well. I've rated this guy since he was at Benfica. Very, very talented player. Now he's getting his flowers, man. So I think it's going to be Man City 3-1 win. I think it's going to be Tielemans for Leicester, Cancelo, possibly Mahrez and Raheem Sterling. Why not?
Yeah, I hear that. Sasuke's put in a comment, a donation. Big up to you, go. Thank you for that. He says, Ram banter aside, I like your football analysis as a Chelsea fan. And big up, Jim. Hit that like button. Big up to you, bro. Merry Christmas to everyone in the chat as well. That has just tuned in as well. Big up to you. Over 50 of you here. Continue to hit them likes. Yeah, I think it will be a Man City win. I do agree with Cancelo. I think he's very versatile. I think he's a very good player. He can play midfield. He can play fullback. He can pretty much cover everywhere. And when you've got a player like that, it makes life a lot easier. When they can still play at the same level of quality like he does as well. Like, he's just a quality player for me. So 2-0 is what I'm saying for this one.
I've got a question, Jem. It's a quick question. People talk about the quadruple. In that season when they beat us to the league, I think 2018-19, do you think they really missed out on that quadruple? Because they won the domestic treble and then they got knocked out by Tottenham. And this is when I feel like that squad is probably the greatest squad I've ever seen. Like, they had Edison, and the wingers that they had Mahrez. Like, each side, each winger they had possessed was world class. Mahrez on the right, and who was the other one? Bernardo Silva.
Was in form, wasn't he, at the time as well?
Sterling was in form, and they had Leroy Sané as well.
Leroy Sané, he was a baller, man. I used to hate playing against Leroy Sané.
Yeah,
they were. They had such a quality squad, and you could maybe. I was actually a little bit scared that they were going to do it, because they were ruthless.
So was I.
They were so ruthless that season. They were just winning and winning and winning and winning. And even when Chelsea played against them, I weren't confident. I used to just say they were going to lose. Like, they were just on another. They were on another level compared to every other team that was around at that point. But I do think they missed out, and I don't think they're as good as they were back then. I think they are. I do think they have. I still think they're good. I just don't think they're at that level. They're not that level is what I'm trying to get at. So, big up to them. I mean, I'd like to see what happens to when Pep leaves, though, and what happens after that with the manager and that. So, be interesting to see. We're going to move on to Aston Villa versus Chelsea, guys. We're going to be doing, as I've said, if you see on the banner below, it says we're going to be doing the Aston Villa Chelsea match preview tonight at 9 p.m. UK time. I am giving you a double header on Christmas Eve. So, the broadcast for this one will be created straight after this show. I'll make sure it's ready for you guys. Just make sure you go over there, smash a like, and tune in with us a bit later on as well. So look forward to seeing you all there. But in terms of this game, Ram, obviously Chelsea have got their injuries and COVID. And you look at obviously Lukaku and Cho being they've been training. Whether they start is another story, but they are back and they are training at the moment. Aston Villa, when you look at their form, is hit and miss. They've won 3 and drawn and lost 2, sort of win, loss, win, loss, win. 22 points, sitting in 10th. No doubt Steven Gerrard, since he's come in, has started to find what we thought we would see at the beginning of the season based on the current squad and players that they've got, a decent performances. And then you look at Chelsea, who have drawn their last 2 out of 5 games as well. You could say it was to do with mainly just a loss of players, COVID injuries and things like that. But, we have won our last 2 games and we've kept 2 clean sheets, something we've struggled to do in a little while. Not an easy game. I know you're going to say the same thing as well. But what are you expecting on this one?
I think Chelsea fans are going to... They hate me for the Billy Gilmore comment. They're going to hate me even worse for this.
Go on.
I think it's going to be a 1-0 win to Villa. There is an element of bias because it's Steven Gerrard. I think if you dare sing that he slipped on his whatever, I think you'll really rile the players up, and I think they'll come back and they'll be with a vengeance as well. Because a lot of these players are now fighting for the manager. Like, you can see it. They talk about the manager. They talk about how great he was as a player, but how great he is as a manager. They fight for him, and if you try anything to rile up or disrespect the manager, I think they'll have your necks. I really do. They will have your necks. So I have a feeling you'll do that, and I think it's going to be a 1-0 win. And do you know what? Seeing as those monsters in the comments, and he's known us for quite a long time, I'm going to be even more shameless. I'm going to go for a Matty Cash winner. A Matty Cash winner. I'm saying it now. He's not my boy.
People.
He's not my boy. He's my dad's boy. My dad's boy. Matty Cash. Former Forest lad.
Clip it, guys.
Matty Cash to score a winner and a 1-0 win for Aston Villa. And
there you go, people. There you go. 1-0 win for Aston Villa. Matty Cash to score the goal.
Aston Villa have got win for Aston Villa with Matty Cash scoring that winner. I've got bars for days, man. Come on.
Got bars for days. 2-1 Charity FC Masterclass is what Moose is saying. 3-1 Chelsea. We can smash Villa with our youth team, is what Advia is saying. This guy clipped is what Moose is saying. Big up, Jem. No worries, bro. Nice to see you in the chat. This guy is drunk, is what D-Stretch is saying. Steven Gerrard will slip again in front of Chelsea. Imagine if he did, like on the side. That would be funny. That would be.
He'll probably slip on purpose. He'll probably do that knee slide in front of your fans.
Yeah, he'd do a Mourinho. What he done at Mourinho. He ran out to the other event of the pitch and just skid in front of him. I mean, I can see that happening as well.
Yeah,
that's probably the one team Steven Gerrard where he wants to beat the most. Chelsea, man. He must hate Chelsea right now. Look, I'm a Chelsea fan, as you already know. I think it's going to be a testing game. Yes, we have Lukaku and Cho back. Do they start? I don't know. The only thing I would say, Ram, which is different from what I've seen of Chelsea now recently, is that we do have our midfield back, and that is big. Having Kovacic, Kante, and Jorginho, for me, the system seems to be ticking better. Even though we're not scoring tons of goals, we're winning games, which is the most important thing, and we're starting to slowly keep clean sheets again. With that.
You're lucky. You're very lucky.
What?
What's it called? Leon Bailey's injured. Imagine him against Marcos Alonso. Oh my god, that would be. We said the
same thing about Traore, and he didn't do anything anyway. So, and the other.
I mean, we could say that, but Leon Bailey's got sauce. He's got sauce. He's got a lot of sauce.
This is Chelsea, and you have to have the ball. Listen, look, if Chelsea dominate the game, if they control the game, have 80%, 70% possession, they will create chances. Now, the difference is, will we take the chances? Because if we do, we win the game. That's it. If we don't, and we get to the 60th minute, we're still 0-0, had 15 shots at goal and not scored one, Villa will score. Although they will get a chance, and it's just whether they will score. And that's what worries me with Chelsea at the moment. So we need to win. It's a must-win game. 6 points behind Man City, 3 points behind you guys. we can't afford to drop any more points, and it's an important game. Before we even get to Liverpool at the beginning of January, we've got Brighton. These next two games, Aston Villa, Brighton, we have to get maximum points, guys. So I'm going to say Chelsea win, and I'm going to go over 2-0 win. I'm going to go over a Mason Mount goal, and I'm going to go with a Romelu Lukaku goal. I think he's going to come on and just seal the game at the end. But I'm going to go over 2-0. I've got to back my team. That is my team at the end of the day. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting to. What I would say is it's gonna be a challenging game. It's not gonna be easy. I think it'll put us to the sword 100%. It's Ram saying if Chelsea fans sing about Liverpool, that Villa players will get angry.
Nah, if you sing about their manager, they'll get angry. I mean, Chelsea fans won't understand because they've always been for player power, so they don't understand the fight for a manager. They like to big up Eden Hazard when he never played and when he never sacrificed himself for a manager.
It's true, guys. 30 minutes in, over 100 people here. Make sure that you smash that like button as always. Subscribe to the channel. We're on our road to 4K. Get the likes up. Let's try and aim for 50 likes. Easily we can do that. Tonight we've got the match preview, 9 p.m. UK time. So I expect you all hopefully to join me there on that Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, depending on whatever you're doing. If you're chilling and you ain't got much to do, come over and join me. Commitment, giving you what you want, man. Giving you what you want. But yeah, look, I think it's going to be a challenging game. We'll see how it goes. But
I'm sorry, Jem. If whatever I said goes to plan, and if Matty Cash scores a winner, I'm sorry, every Chelsea stream, I'm going to hijack every single one. I'm going to just be screaming, money! There's only one money.
Oh,
that's Matty Cash. That's Matty Cash.
I do want to quickly, before we move away from Chelsea, Sal Niguez, someone that you said has been a flop. Don't get me wrong, he's not played too well at the beginning. In recent times, has started to look a little bit lighter and sharper on his feet in games. And actually, for me, had his best game against Brentford recently. I don't know if you watched that game or not, but it looks like there was something there when I watched him. His quality on the ball, his movement with the ball, his understanding of the system, when to go forward, run into pockets, defending, won all his aerial duels, 91% pass possession completion rate in that game as well, which is something we tend to moan about him. He loses the ball quite a lot. He didn't in that game. He just looked a lot more lighter. What I'm saying is maybe watch out a little bit because it seems like he might be slowly finding form. At the right time,
not gonna lie, yeah. The amount of shit I talked about the guy, he's going to do something against Liverpool, knowing my luck. He's going to do something. I have a feeling he's going to do something.
30-yard rocket in the top corner. Yeah,
knowing my luck, he's going to do something. I'm going to
listen, if he does, there's 115 people here, most of them probably Chelsea. They will be coming for your neck, so do not be hiding if he does, Ram.
Hey, I never hide, man. I never hide.
We need to win, bro. Noah. Cash ain't doing nothing, is what Chelsea boys saying. Aston Villa can cause an upset, to be fair, is what Jeremy thinks. Yeah, they can. Got a good enough squad.
Especially at Villa Park as well.
Yeah, exactly. They're at home Boxing Day. Chelsea, I don't know. We'll have to see. It's going to be interesting, though. It's going to be a good game. We're going to move on. We're going to do not only match day 19, but match day 20, guys. So we're going to fly through this, and then we're going to go on to the games that are on Tuesday, Wednesday, which include Chelsea, Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal. So make sure that you're chilled, you got your drinks, you got your food, you're relaxed. We ain't going anywhere anytime soon yet. So let's move on from this game. Doing a preview for this one tonight as well at 9 p.m. Brighton versus Brentford. Keep it short and sweet. They're both next to each other, 12th and 13th. Brentford's form is probably better than Brighton's over the last 5 games. Both teams that started very well at the beginning of the season now sort of dropped off, which we kind of expected in many ways. Brighton are the team at home. 50% to them on winning against the 23% of Brentford. Brentford have got this Ivan Toney back as well, fully fit squad. Ram, who are you thinking?
I think it's draw. I think both teams have hit their not ceiling, their threshold. Big up Ryan.
Big up Ryan.
They've hit their threshold. Is that a bit like stock markets? When you hit your threshold, it's just got to go up and down, and around about the same area. And I feel like Brighton and Brentford are on that sort of trajectory. They've hit their threshold, and now it's going to be a little bit inconsistent. Consistent but inconsistent. Like they're going to be consistently mid, but inconsistent results are going to result for them being consistently mid-table. So I'm going to go for a draw between these two.
I'm going to go over draw as well. I'm going to go over 1-1. Not much to say really. They won. Each team could win it 1-0. If they do, it'll be only a 1-0 between the two of them. But yeah, I don't expect much more really from. We have got them next, which we'll be highlighting soon. Monday is Newcastle versus Man United. We know Newcastle are rock bottom of the league at the moment, with Norwich on 10 points, not in any great form. Looks like they might even be relegated. If they don't sort themselves out soon, or if they don't buy in January, which is going to be interesting to see what Newcastle do. But Man United are on a bit of a winning streak. Won their last 3 of 5 games, 27 points. Ralph at the wheel. Have you seen a different Man United, Ram, since he's come in?
Yeah, they started to press a lot more. They started to play decent football as well, man. Like Man United have changed a little bit. I say a little bit. I'll hold it with a pinch of salt. I'm still not convinced by them entirely. I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be an easy win for Man United. If you compare it to Newcastle are just they're not. I think they might be relegated. It will be funny to see them relegated because they've obviously got the Saudi owners, and having that amount of money in the Championship is just going to be hilarious. But yeah, I think Man United players that they've got the likes of Cristiano, Bruno, Rashford, Sancho. Even though he's having a really bad season this season so far, Sancho's still a quality player. People like to go up here, big up Fred. I think Fred's okay. The decent play is a bit. I don't think he's Man United starting quality, but he can do a job. And they've got some pretty class fullback. I think Alex Telles going forward is very good, and Delo started to pick up form as well. They've got some players back in form, which will always help their cause. I think Man United is gonna be an easy one. I really do. Even though Newcastle have Eddie Howe, who's shown a little bit of consistency. I mean, you could say that consistency is just consistently losing. But they've got sort of decent run of games. I think it's going to be a 3-1 win to Manchester United. I see a lot of comments saying 1-1 Newcastle. I don't see it. I really don't. Like Newcastle, they're piss poor. They really are. Like even when we scored against them, I still felt we could pep it, even though we shouldn't have scored that goal. It was in. I'm a very fair person. We shouldn't have scored that goal. Had an head injury. I still think we could have peppered them 4-5-5-1. I really do. They're not that good. They aren't that good. I think it's gonna be a little bit of a hiding. People saying Ralph masterclass. I want to say a masterclass because I think they have to play against a good team to call it a masterclass, and Newcastle are not one at all. They're not. I think it's going to be a 3-1 win to Manchester United.
1-1, 1-1, 3-0 United, 1-1. I don't see why people are saying 1-1 here. This is a Man United. Like this is a bit stupid, guys. I mean, this is more hope than anything else for me when you look at it because Newcastle are in no real great form, and Man United. All right, Newcastle are at home. Man United are in form. As much as we don't want to say it, we're not, 27 points, 3 wins in a row. Ralph's obviously getting them to play a lot of more sort of high intensity. They're winning the ball backs quicker. They're hunting the balls down, something they didn't used to do as well. And this Newcastle team's just dead. They've lost the last 3 games in a row, and I expect a 2-3-0 Man United. I'm being serious. I don't see any way.
I was just saying, like Eddie Howe's brought in a little bit of consistency, but it's consistently losing. So yeah, I think they're not gonna do anything.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
I'm being kind. I'm giving them a goal. I'm being kind.
Bring up Chelsea, boy. 3-0 United. What would bring up Chelsea, boy? Oh, he must have said I think he must have meant big up Chelsea, boy. 1-5 is what Martin's saying. He expects Man United to absolutely slap them. So Mason Mounts is 2-0 as well. United will smash them. Shelvey hat-trick again. I think that's more than a hope thing than anything else. I don't think Shelvey's ever scored a hat-trick in his career. I don't see him doing it against Man United. 5-0 is what Martin's going as well. Right, before we move on to match day 20, which is games involving Tuesday and Wednesday, we're going to do a quick combined 11 for what we deem is the best game of this match week. And we're going to do it for both 19 and 20. So we've come to the conclusion that we think the best game is the Aston Villa and Chelsea game. There was an argument that maybe Man City and Leicester would be good, but we do think it'll be a bit unfair based on the squad layouts and who would be picked.
Injuries.
So when you look at Chelsea, we are suffering from a lot of injuries, so it's a lot more of a topic of discussion. So we're going to do a quick FIFA squad builder. You guys can get involved in the chat as well. Villa versus Chelsea combined 11. So you've got me, obviously, the biased Chelsea fan.
The chat's going to kill me. The chat's going to kill me.
And then we've got Ram as the biased Aston Villa fan as well. So
I am biased, man. I ain't biased.
Let's do it. I mean, we've got a basis on the current squad, not what we have overall, because I don't think it'll be fair if we do that based on the players, in my opinion. But let's do it based on what we currently have at the moment available. Edouard Mendy.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
Emi Martinez has been good for the last couple of years overall, but his recent form hasn't been that great. So I go for Mendy. Mendy's been good. Even though he's had that little run of games where he's been a little bit shaky, he's been good. So yeah, Mendy.
I agree. Mendy for me has been the he's been the one. I'd say I like Martinez. I think he's a good goalie. I don't have no issues with him. But in terms of comparing the two, I'll definitely pick Edouard Mendy on this one. Big up to Joey in the chat. Nice to see you around, bro. Merry Christmas to all 132 of you guys here. We are doing a Christmas double header for you guys today. Well, later on tonight, Aston Villa Chelsea match preview. So we'll be doing the 11s that we believe will be playing for Chelsea. We'll go through the press conference as well for Tuchel, everything. So make sure that you tune in later on tonight. I'll be creating a broadcast for that after this as well. But this gets them likes up, because at the moment we've only got 37 likes. There's 140 people here. That's not good enough, guys. Should be on well over 50. So please hit the like button. At the moment, we are doing a combined Villa and Chelsea 11. Ignore that because my writing's bad. Combined Villa and Chelsea 11, based on the fact that we think this is the best game in match day 19. We're going to go into match day 20 next as well. I've done a 4-3-3 round because I think that's the fairest formation I can think of. Otherwise, if I do 3-4-3, it's just easily going to be Chelsea. Right back. I know what you're going to say before we even get to it. Go on, say it.
Money. His last name has connotations to money. Matty Cash. I'm saying it now.
You're saying Matty Cash over Reece James?
Yeah.
Over Aspie?
Yeah.
They're the only
Reece James is a right wing back. He's not a right back. He's a right wing back.
Oh, so, is this your argument now? Formation is the reason that Reece James ain't in this team.
No,
Reece James for me still over Matty Cash at right back.
I think defensively, it's going to be an unpopular opinion. I don't give a damn. I don't care if Chelsea fans want to kill me or not. Matty Cash defensively is a better right back than Reece James. I'm saying it right now. If we look at it statistically, he's been involved in a lot more defensive plays than Reece James. People saying Reece James has been involved defensively this season. Hardly. About a point. I think his tackles in games per 90 is about 0.2 or 0.4. And interceptions are around about the same as well. Matty Cash averages around about 2.4 per game per 90. And around about, I think it's 2 interceptions as well. So he's consistently getting into defensive contributions. So I'm saying I'm going
to be biased, as you already know. I am going to be. Reece James for me is having one of Chelsea's players of the season already, along with Thiago Silva and even maybe Kovacic in that bracket. I think he's having a great season. I think he makes the team, whether it's right wing back or right back. He can defend. He can go forward. He can cross. He's got more strength than Matty Cash. I think he's physically better to deal with quicker players, one-on-one as well, than what Matty Cash can do. Not to say Matty Cash can't. I just think he's more well-equipped. When you look at his overall ability compared to Matty Cash, I would say that Reece James is the better overall ability player than what Matty Cash is. That's my opinion. I mean, this is going to be hard because I'm saying Matty Cash.
I think Matty Cash is a better crosser of the ball than Reece James. I think
Reece James is a baller of a crosser when he wants.
I think his crossing is very, very underrated. I think he's a very good crosser of the ball. I think it's only just.
You're forgetting that Reece James is the hybrid. That's what I call him. A guy that can do
No, he's
everything. You
not.
know, he
He's
can defend,
not.
he can go forward, he can take free kicks, he can take corners, he can play midfield. Trent can only play fucking go forward. You know what I mean? And create.
Stop it, James.
I'm
Stop
not getting
it.
into it. I'm not getting into it. But that is he has more to his game than what Trent Alexander-Arnold does. I know that for sure. But we move. I mean, look, I don't really want to. I can't bow down to this one because it's Reece James out of every position. This is the one that he has to because he's playing so well. Cash is average that much tackle because he's having to defend a lot.
Yeah, and Reece James, and this whole Reece James has been defending this season is a myth because he rarely does. Because he's got the likes of Thiago Silva, Conte, and Jorginho behind him, he rarely has any defensive contributions this season.
Viewers, Matty Cash or Reece James?
Well, they're going to pick Reece James, aren't they? They're going to pick him anyway. So what's the point? What is the actual point? I know who's better. You don't.
Reece James is better. Matty Cash don't even make the England squad. I'm not having this.
He plays for Poland, man. He plays for Poland.
Shit. I forgot. He's not even Polish. He's Polish. I always think he's English.
He wants to play with a world-class striker, like a truly great striker. Just what I'm saying.
Oh, sorry. I can't not have the ball of Reece James, the best right back in the league in there, man. I can't. I understand Cash is good. I get Cash is good. I actually like Matty Cash. I've watched him. Is he clear of Reece James? No, he's just not.
I want to say he's
not clear. I want to say
clear. I mean, this season he's clear because Reece James is a wing back, not a right back. So,
listen, it's based on what we currently have at the moment. Villa have a fully fit squad, from what I understand. So there will be arguments.
No, they don't.
Apparently, they do.
They've got 9 injuries, including COVID.
Okay, well, you know them. I don't, so we have to go through them. But
I mean, I've got it here, so yeah. Yeah.
Centre backs. What are we saying? Because for me, Thiago Silva has to be in there. There's not even a debate.
Thiago Silva's definitely getting in. And this is going to be a little bit of a curve, but I want to give a shout out to Ezri Konsa. Konsa's he's sick.
I like Konsa.
Konsa is sick. He's so good. People talk about Tyrone Mings. Konsa's the guy. Konsa's such a good defender. I really, really rate him.
What formation do Villa play, Ram, when they play?
They play a 4-3-3. Well, 4-3-2-1. So basically 4-3-3.
I'm going with Konsa then because as much as Rudiger is great, and I know they're going to hate me in the chat for doing this, I don't think he has proven himself in the back four. So I would say if Konsa's playing in the back four at the moment and playing at the level that he is, then I think he deserves to get in. So
good, man. He should play for England.
And Thiago Silva are the back. People say Rudiger, yeah, but this is the problem, guys. This is why it's not a 3-4-3. Because it's a 3-4-3, I'd say Rudiger. But Konsa plays a 4-3-3. Rudiger doesn't play in the back four, guys. So we have to be fair. I've just got Reece James on there over Matty Cash. I can't just keep putting Chelsea players in as much as I would like to. I think Konsa's played in that position, so we can only be fair. They're not happy with it. I know they're not happy with it. I can see it. Left back. Obviously, Chilwell's out. We haven't really got Alonso.
Matt Target. There's no way in hell Marcos Alonso gets into this team. The amount of abuse that he gets. Matt Target is getting in that team. Sorry.
I'm not even picking Alonso. I can't even defend. I think 90% of the Chelsea fan base are not going to say Alonso over this guy.
Target's decent as well. Target's actually a decent left back. He's very decent. He's good for going forward.
So there you go, guys. Target and Konsa have made it in for Villa so far. Bearing in mind, this is based on the current players that we have available. Yeah, this is not the overall team, the Chelsea team, because obviously we know we have more available. But
wait, Jem, can we put Matty Cash on the left then?
He's not a ref. He's not left though, is he? He's not. Can he play there?
I mean, he can play.
Yeah, if Chua wasn't injured, Chua would be in this team, hands down. Yeah.
Cash is the better of the fullbacks, but Matt Target's been better than Alonso.
We're going to the middle, Ram. McGinn or Jorginho?
I'm putting both in.
Yeah.
I'm putting both in.
Okay.
Is Kovacic still available?
He's fit now, yeah. He's back in.
Okay, take out Jorginho and put in Kovacic instead.
So you're saying McGinn as a holder, yeah? We'd say, yeah. And then
I would have Conte as the holder if Conte's still available.
Conte, I can't actually argue that. I would actually have McGinn there, Conte here.
You've got to put the Scottish Zidane in there, man. You've got to put him in there. John
and then
McGinn.
I'd put Kovacic there. And a lot of people are going to hate this, but Kovacic has been one of Chelsea's best players. I mean, you could argue Jorginho and you could play McGinn there. or there and put Jorginho in. I don't really
I think
care.
that'd be better.
But yeah, maybe we do Jorginho. Maybe we
Nah,
do.
but if Conte's available, then put him in there.
He's not played a lot. I mean, he's the GOAT. Don't get me wrong, but Jorginho's been playing quite a lot, so you could argue Jorginho. So this is what people say in chat, because this is where it gets interesting. Over 150 people here. Kante or Douglas Luiz? I like Douglas Luiz.
I like Douglas
another
Luiz,
player
but I
who's
think
actually quite good.
he's a bit rash. He can be a bit
Yeah.
rash. He gives away needless penalties at times or needless fouls. But I like him, but it's still Conte.
Also, people saying Kante and Kova are available. Kante, no Jorginho over. All right, cool. We'll get Jorginho out then. Don't bother me. We'll take Jorginho out, put McGinn, or put Kante there if you want.
Yeah.
And then
John McGinn has to be in there. Has to be.
Yeah, no, everyone's saying
he's
it
been
in the chat as well.
good. He's been so good for Gerrard.
Yeah, Kante, Kovacic, and McGinn is our midfield. That's fair enough. I get that. People would argue, no, Jorginho, he's a better holder. Blah, blah, blah. How the fuck is Jorginho not in there? Is what J Ball's saying. See what I mean? This is
John McGinn's been playing a lot better than he has in the last couple of games. People forget I've been watching a lot of Villa. The reason why they've been so good is not because they've been organised. It's also because they've been organised and everything. It's also that midfield has been very, very good, especially him. He's turned it up a notch.
J Ball's saying he's better than McGinn, Jorginho.
I think technically as a player, as a passer, but
I think you've got to have Kante, and I think Martin's right. Kante instantly makes any. He does. He came again to get. Listen, this guy's been injured for so long. In Brentford, he came on for about 20 minutes. And he changed the game. As soon as he came on the pitch, the game changed. Like, he's that good.
Exactly,
you
man.
can't have a Kante in your team. Kante or Casemiro?
Casemiro.
What over Kante? A fit Kante or a fit Casemiro? Prime.
I think that's because Casemiro. He has a lot of qualities that I can't. I feel bad
because you can't pick Casemiro over Kante. Come on, man.
This is a little bit rude. Kante's a bit tiny. That's why I pick Casemiro over him.
Doesn't mean nothing, mate. The guy is a baller. You'll still get about the pitch.
I think Casemiro is like an overall package, and plus, I prefer like a lone six with Fabinho there over Conte. Yeah. So Casemiro is like the exact copy of Fabinho. So.
All right, front three, Ram. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to say Mason Mount because he is our top goal scorer in terms of outputs. He's been important for us.
But he plays on the left.
All right, we can play him on the left. It's not a problem. All right.
I was going to put Jacob Ramsey on the left.
Does he even play? He's always on the fucking bench. Ramsey.
No, but he's starting to play a lot for Gerrard. But I'll put Mason Mount because Ramsey's still learning his trade.
What, on the right?
Mason Mount's apparently the next thing, the best thing since Frank Lampard. So put him in there. Minerals, apparently.
Up front?
Ollie Watkins.
Is he playing well though, Ollie Watkins? I watched him.
Yes, he's playing very well. He's turned his career around. When Gerrard was in there, starting to score a lot more goals, being a little bit more decisive. Ollie Watkins, he's been better. He's definitely been better than Lukaku and Werner this season, 100%.
Yeah, I can't argue Lukaku because he hasn't played for me enough minutes to be able to even think about putting him in there. Ollie Watkins has been playing. He's had COVID. He's had injuries. Lukaku, Werner's been in and out. Havertz is. I mean, I could argue Havertz, but he's not available. He's not available, so I can't even argue Havertz. He's got COVID, so. Who takes that left spot? Because I look at us and I think to ourselves, Hakim Ziyech has been okay, but still goes missing in certain games. Christian Pulisic has been playing as a false nine when we know he isn't that, and maybe not been played in his position. Who else have we got? I think that's how limited we've been, especially recently. I mean, in terms of Villa, who have they got available at the moment? Is there anyone?
There's Emi Buendia, Leon Bailey. People saying Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey's injured. He's got a thigh strain. He won't be back until the new year.
Guys. Oh, he's got COVID. Chose back. Actually, he is back. I forgot about that. So maybe we could, based on form, before he got COVID, he was in form. He was a player that
How many goals and assists did he get?
I think his outputs. I don't know. Actually, it's a good
point. Because someone I went on Kopish last night and someone said a really damning stat is a very, very, very bad stat. I don't know if it's true or not. Someone has to correct me in the comments. Apparently, in the last 4 seasons, he's only got 4 goals.
in last 4 seasons. Yeah, but he hasn't played any minutes though. Let's be fair to him at the same time.
There's
He's
that, but
very
how
limited.
can you say he's been
Yeah, but
incredible
he
if
has
he's only
been, for me, he has been this season when he's been called up on. I think it's forgetting the goals. I think he's impact to the team and being able to create the space and dribble and create goals for players.
in the Prem?
We scored 27 goals and without Lukaku and Werner. And Cho was one of the guys that played up there. I was at the Norwich game where he scored against Norwich as well. You know, he was unbelievable with that game. It's a hard one because some people saying Cho and some people saying Leon Bailey. It's a bit of a
Bailey is injured. He's not playing. He's not
Monster
playing.
saying stop the cat, Ram. He just keeps
Monster, read my lips. Read my lips. Matty Cash is better than Reece James, and so you can suck on that as well.
Anyway, I'm
if we're going
gonna
off,
go with Cho. I'm going with Cho. My bias is going to kick in here.
I go off. I would say Jacob Ramsey, but he's been playing all over the place.
There's not enough
midfield
options for me. I think Chelsea still have this one, even though we haven't been great going forward. Callum Hudson-Odoi has been very good when he's been called upon, especially when Lukaku and Werner are out, and he is available now to play this game, which means I can pick him. So I am going to pick Callum Hudson-Odoi with Mason Mount with a what's this? That's an English, all English up front. Watkins, Mount, Hudson-Odoi, McGinn, Kante, Kovacic, Target, Konsa, Silva, James, and Mendy is what we've deemed as the combined 11 there, guys. Even you don't believe that is what Monster's saying.
Oh, I believe it.
Cash ran to play for Poland because he couldn't get any English. And Monster, I said this to him when we first started talking about comparisons of James and Cash. I said to him,
it's clear. It's clear he wants to play with one of the greatest strikers of all time. For England, he can never do that, man.
Look, I think, the fact that James is available, and I keep saying it, overall ability, the hybrid Reece James goes forwards, goes backwards, scores goals, creates, can do everything for me. I think he's overall the better fullback, right back, wing back, whatever you want.
If I'm telling you, I'll say this again. I think there's a Monsters here. If Matty Cash scores a winner for Villa, you guys best be hiding, man. Because I'm going to go onto every single stream. I'm going onto Monsters. I'm going onto your stream. I'm going to Football Terrace. I'm going to Kefri Lewis's stream. Heck, I'll even go to Lawrence's stream. I'll go to anyone's stream. I'll be screaming Matty Cash. I'll be singing it.
Yeah, and I'll be singing it when Steven Gerrard slips again.
You sing that, you'll see what happens. Just saying. Using that, you'll see.
Oh god, guys, there you go. There was your combined Chelsea, Villa and Chelsea 11. We're going to move on to match week 20 now because we've still got that to go through 1 o'clock. So it's good timing on that one. Let's go back over to the fixtures. We've just done the match week 19. Obviously, not many games. We know that match day 20. A lot of these games probably won't play, but at the moment, I think they're all available. When they ran 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So they're all at the moment available. That could change. We're going to base it on the basis that they're all going to play because they're there and available. And then we're going to do the same thing. Combined 11 for what I think is probably going to be for Arsenal versus Wolves, isn't it, Ram? We're going to go for on this one straight after this. But Arsenal Wolves is the first game of match week 20 on the Tuesday, the 28th. Obviously, Arsenal sitting in fourth, as we already know, 32 points. That could change depending on what happens on Boxing Day. And Wolves are in 8th currently at the moment. The win probability for Wolves is quite low compared to Arsenal at the moment. Only 20% to Arsenal's 53% with a 27% draw. I mean, Ram, Arsenal are in good form, but Wolves are also a very good team, aren't they? They don't concede many goals. Is this going to be a Wolves upset, do you think?
Not an upset. They'll cause a problem. I'll go. I think it's going to be a draw, a 1-1 draw. I'll probably Raul Jimenez get a header scored or something.
Just the case is, what if he doesn't score? Thank you for the donation, man. You're going to run, Ram. You're going to run hiding. So
I'm not going to run hiding, man. I know who's the better right back. No,
I'm going to go for Wolves upset here. I think it's going to be like a shithousery where they just play counter football. They defend well. Arsenal can't break them. Then they have a good couple of attacks here, and then bang, Raul Jimenez gets his goal. And I'm going to go with like a 1-0 Wolves. I think it's going to be tight. I'm going to go over 1-0 Wolves in this one. I expect them to lose. Jonathan saying 1-0. Jim, Casemiro over Cash better than James. Jim, can you make sure Rams takes his medication before he's allowed on the show?
What do you mean? What? No. I gave my reasons why I picked Casemiro over Conte. I said he's literally the exact carbon copy of Fabinho. I'd say he's a little bit more silky on the ball, I think. But Conte's a great six. He is. But Casemiro as a lone six is better. Why can't people understand that? I know it's being a little bit rude. Casemiro is just stronger and taller than him. That's why I'm picking him. Because he's just that little bit stronger and taller.
I am never picking Casemiro over N'Golo Kante in any wild dream, unfortunately. I think Casemiro is great. Don't get me wrong. I do think what he's done at Real Madrid is something else. But this is N'Golo Kante we're talking about here. Like this guy.
Yeah. Someone says, I think it's Albert. Athan. Has Casemiro won a World Cup? No, but he's won a Copa America. Has Conte won the Euros?
Yeah, but he's won a World Cup.
Has he won the Euros?
He's won the World Cup. He's won the World Cup. He's won everything pretty much possible other than the Euros. Right, all right, fair enough. And I think he's not won the Carabao Cup.
He bottled it. Pogba carried him in the Euros.
Ram, you're so sexy is what Vibe is saying.
I appreciate it, mate. I appreciate it. I try my best.
Big up to the channel. First time here, just subscribe. Love from New York, Harlem. Big up to Marshall as well. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. People, if you are new here, please subscribe because we're on the road to 4K. Welcome to the GNA TV community. This is what we do pretty much daily. Whether it's Chelsea talk, Prem show talk. We are doing the Chelsea Aston Villa preview tonight at 9 p.m. UK time. So if you are awake and you're still available, come and tune in with us later on for that one. But get the likes up because at the moment we're only on 44 likes and I'm not too happy with that. We should be on at least 60 likes now, guys. So let's get them likes up, please, while you're in the chat. Ram, we are going to move on from this game because there's a lot of games to fly through on this one. Southampton versus Tottenham. Short and sweet.
Sure, it's going to be another Tottenham win. 1-0. Another 1-0 win to Tottenham. It's going to be quick.
I think Conte is going to do quite well through this Christmas period and it will get to January where he come against, I think they've got Chelsea and some other. I don't know if we quickly look at this.
You got a tough game in January. You got Chelsea.
No,
you got a lot. You got Liverpool, City, Tottenham.
3 times.
Tottenham 3 times as well.
Yeah, in January, yeah. So they've got Watford, Chelsea. Forget that. Chelsea again. Arsenal, Chelsea, Southampton, and then all right, that's February. Wolves, Man City gets a bit harder, but they've not got the easiest of games themselves, to be honest. But they will win this game for me. I think they'll again win. I think they'll win 3-0. I think Kane will get 2, and I think Son will get 1. Southampton were just in no real great form. I just think it's peak for them. You know, I just think it's peak for them. But we move from that again. Watford, West Ham, quick one. Obviously,
West Ham win.
Yeah,
easy.
West Ham win.
Like West Ham have a good squad. They'll beat Watford. Watford are okay. I think they might stay up, but they won't beat West Ham.
Yeah, I agree. I think West Ham are in too much good form for Watford to even think of doing an upset, and it's not even that far, to be fair, from their ground anyway, being that it's only in Watford. So I would say a 2-0 win. West Ham, too much class on that instance for me. Again, a quick one: Palace versus Norwich.
Palace win. They'll get back to winning ways because we said they'll lose to Tottenham, so they get back to winning ways. Yeah, Palace win.
I agree. I'm going with Palace win. I'm going 2-0. I think Zaha will get a goal as well. And Edouard, if he plays, I think he's playing.
Not Conor Gallagher.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Conor Gallagher. Yeah, we get one for Conor Gallagher as well while we're at it. Why not? Why not? We are flying through these guys because these are games that we're not really...
I think it's quite easy to predict as well.
This one could be a little bit more trickier. Leeds are at home versus Villa. Did play well against Chelsea. And I mean, they are. I don't even know if they're going to play, to be honest, because they're missing so many players due to COVID.
Yeah, I think this game might be postponed because they postponed the Liverpool game because they were the ones that wanted to postpone it, not us. For anyone in the comments saying that it was us, it wasn't us. We're happy to play that game. It was Leeds that were the ones that wants to call it off.
I think if it does go ahead, though, I think Villa will win based on the fact that I
Villa
think
win.
Leeds won't have everyone back. But anyway, I think they're struggling.
Not
Massively.
even that. I think Leeds are just. I agree with Terry. I think Bielsa's overrated. He's really overrated. I don't rate him that highly. And compared to Gerrard, Gerrard's got that defense organized. They'll sort out Leeds. They'll be fine. I'll go for a Villa win, 2-1 win, or
Yeah, I
2-0
was
win.
talking to a Leeds fan last night, and she was saying to me that the reason Bielsa doesn't change his formation is because it's worked for him for many years, and they still think it can. They still think it can work, and part of the reason why it doesn't is just due to injuries. They've had injuries at the beginning of the season as
Fair
well. They've
enough.
missed key players as well. They've missed so many key players throughout the season. They've said that it's hard for them to play at the same level as they have been the seasons before as well. So that's fair enough. That makes a lot of sense if it's true as well. So Merry Christmas, everyone. Declared. It must be Christmas where you are, Gro. Big up to you. Merry Christmas.
Oh, yeah, big up. It's 12 o'clock in Australia.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Big up, big
Up, mate. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. I'll probably see you in the morning, Declared, if you're coming over to the preview for the game later on. Let's go to Leicester Liverpool. Maybe we could talk a little bit more about this one because Leicester are at home against, I mean, they've got Man City and then you, man. That's peak for them, not going to lie. They're not in any real great form, as we already know, but Liverpool, drew their last game. We expected Liverpool to win their game before this. I mean, is this a game that Liverpool could drop points? Have you got a great record at Leicester? I don't know. Tell me, Ram.
Yeah, Liverpool win. The last time we went here was we lost. We lost, but Leicester are shocking. Leicester are shocking. I'm sorry. That League Cup defeat they had at the hands of our B team was bad. Like we played our C team at the start. They were winning 3-1 with their A team, not nonetheless. They had the likes of Tielemans, Vardy, Daka, Maddison, Ricardo Pereira, Soyuncu, Vestergaard, not Vestergaard, Ndidi, Sumari, Schmeichel. They had the first team.
Yeah.
And they ended up losing to our B team. Minamino getting the equalizer.
Yeah, that was criminal for me, to be honest.
That is criminal. I'm sorry, that is not good enough. that is not good enough. Imagine us with our A team as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it all paints that Liverpool will win this one. I do think, however, Leicester on their day, if they wake up, can still hurt you. I think they've got enough.
They can, yeah, of course.
But
Van Dijk, I think Van Dijk will be back as well.
He should be.
Yeah,
I'm actually going to go over Leicester. I'm going to go over draw on this one. I'm not going for a Liverpool win on this one. I think there's a good chance that you might lose or draw this one. Only purely because I think there's. I think this could be the game, because after this game you got Chelsea, right? Yeah. This could be the game where you drop points and then you play Chelsea and then it's push comes to shove and then we slap you. Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, I love that hope. I love that hope. I'm a man of hope as well. I'm a man of hope. I respect that hope.
Mate. It's going to happen. When it happens, you've got to come back over here and take it on the chin, man. It is what it is. Cater was good.
Cater is good. Cater was good. He was good.
We're going to win 2-1. That's what Marshall's saying as well.
I'd say 2-0. I think we'll keep a clean sheet.
Yeah, look, I'm going to go with a draw. I'm not going to say you lost. I think you'll drop points. I think this could be a draw, 1-1 or a 0-0. No, there'll be goals. 1-1. I'll go over 1-1 for me.
No.
Ram, you can't win every game, mate. You have to remember that. You can't win every game.
If you're one of the best teams, you expect it to win every game.
Well, listen, you beat them. I actually think that will trigger them now. I think they'll be like, fuck, we fucked that now. This is what I'm saying. The law of averages is that you go and win the game like that, you then probably going to go and lose to them now. Watch.
It could. What? But because you use the same logic for the last season with the Champions League. That don't work. You beat City in the Premier League with a comeback, and then you end up beating them in the Champions League. That don't work like that.
I actually thought we would lose, to be fair, but the law of averages didn't work.
You beat them 3 times. You beat them in the FA Cup, and you beat them in the Champions League. That's because we've got
the best manager in the world, but that's a different story.
That logic don't work. That logic don't work. I'm sorry. And plus, they've got injuries because Soyuncu's got injured and Pereira got injured as well.
Draw for me. Draw for me. 1-1 on that one. Chelsea versus Brighton Rams. I'm going Chelsea to this game, by the way.
Chelsea win.
Yeah, I'll be at the game for this one. So you're going for a Chelsea win.
2-0 win Chelsea. I think Brighton can barely score a goal, so Chelsea win.
You drew with them, didn't you? Did you draw or lose to them? Can't remember.
Yeah, and they're good patch.
Yeah, you can never underestimate them, though, can you? If Chelsea don't turn up, Could be a problem, but I'm going to back my team, obviously.
With Chelsea, you can underestimate them. So
No, you can't.
yeah.
You can't underestimate
No, you
the
can. You
champions
can.
of Europe. You
No,
can't underestimate the best team in Europe right now.
No,
Like,
I meant as a Chelsea fan
yeah,
of Chelsea Football Club, you can underestimate them. You're gonna win 2-0.
yeah, we'll win. We will win, and I'm going to be there. So we should be winning 2-3-0. Hopefully, Lukaku
Mm.
gets a goal. We should have Havertz. We should have actually all our forwards back by then. We should have Havertz back. We should have actually Havertz might not be back. Werner will be back in. Yeah, it should be. Midfield's back. We've got everyone back coming. Hopefully for the Liverpool game, providing that we're all good to go. So yeah, I expect a 2-0 win. 2-3-0 win for Chelsea on this one. Nothing less. I will be at that game, and we will be doing a preview for that closer to the time as well, guys. So big up. Brentford, Man City.
Can we just skip through this? I don't want to talk about City anymore. I really don't, because we know what's gonna be. I don't like talking about it. I don't like talking about it, man.
Painful, isn't it? I'm gonna go over 3-0 Brentford, but it is what it is.
I mean, that's not even hope, bro. That's delusion right there. Brentford ain't doing that. Brentford ain't not doing scoring 3 goals against Manchester City. They won't.
Nah, they won't. It'll be a 3-0 City.
And people say I might jinx it. I'm not jinxing it. It will categorically will never happen. Brentford, Man City are not that bad. Brentford will not score 3 goals against Manchester City. No.
They will blip though. I do think they will have a moment where they drop points
But it's gonna be too late for both of us, man. It will be too late for both of us.
Fair enough. We've got a super chat here from Daniel Wilson. Big up to him. Thank you for a donation. Make sure you go and check out Shed End Shotters, which is their channel. Merry Christmas for tomorrow, Jen, my guy. Thanks for all the support you have given me this year. It means a lot. Listen, thank you very much for being a part of this community, mate, and supporting the channel.
Wait, what's that channel? What was it called again?
Shed End Shotters.
Shed End Shot. Okay. Which side is the Shed End? Is it where most of your home fans are?
The
like
Shed
our
End,
cop.
yeah.
Like our cop.
It's on Matthew Arden's on one side. The Shed End's opposite it. It's on the other side next to the away fans. Why? What's that?
I got something planned because I got a little thing I can think of right there about Liverpool as well. It's fine.
Oh, here we go. You're gonna talk. We're not talking about your shit team, man. All right, we're not talking about them.
No. We'll wait.
Everton, Newcastle.
Draw. 2 crap teams playing against each other. It's gonna be a draw.
I'm gonna go with Everton. I'm going with Everton. Providing they have some of their players back. 1-0.
Ideally, I'd like Newcastle to win because I want them to beat the scum. But it's gonna be a draw. 2 crap teams together will equal draw.
I'm going with a 1-0 Everton on this one. And then we've got Manchester United versus Burnley.
Man United win. Burnley is a team I want to get ready. Are they in the relegation zone? Yes, stay there. Stay there.
No, you're like KJ, man. I don't want to see him relegated. I want to see
them relegated. I don't like him. Come on. I want to see Ashley Barnes.
They're a dying breed.
In the championship.
We need that kind of
play. I don't want to see Ashley Barnes. I don't want to see him ever again. He's annoying. He tries to just celebrate in the front of the fans. Van Dijk showed him levels. He bossed him, bullied him like a rag doll.
Want this game to be cancelled because of Everton? Yeah, probably, bro. A lot of these games will probably be cancelled. Not going to lie, but that's why we've just flown through them rather than actually analyse them. If that makes sense, we analyse the match 19s because we know that they're most probably going to play because they've not heard anything yet. But yeah, it's looking peak. Yeah, Man United win 2-0 for me. Ronaldo probably get a goal, and Bruno are the 2 I'm going with as well for that one. So there you go, guys. You've got your match week 20, which we've given you predictions on. We've done the match week 19. We've done the combined Aston Villa versus Chelsea time. Now we're going to do a combined for the match week 20. Ram, what 2 teams did we pick for this combined 11?
Liverpool, Leicester, was it not?
Wolves and Arsenal,
No, I think about Liverpool, Leicester might be a little bit closer because our midfield is a little bit decimated. So
okay, Liverpool, Leicester. Let's do Liverpool, Leicester. 4-3-3. Fair enough.
Yeah, 4-3-3.
You used to play 4-3-3 anyway. It fucking suits you, doesn't it?
Yeah,
what does Leicester play?
See, but Leicester when they started up was
4-2-3-1.
4-3-3.
They play a 4-2-3-1.
But that can be easily manipulated into a 4-3-3, Jam. Come on.
Yeah, you just wanted to fit your bill. We changed it for Aston Villa. So anyway, all right, we'll do it. 4-3-3. 4-3-3 it is then. Let's change it to that right there.
Yeah, okay. Fine, yeah.
Goalies. Schmeichel or Allison?
Allison.
I saw a stat, and I'm not trying to
Oh
dig
my
out
God.
Allison here, which was comparing all the best goalies in Europe currently in top of their save percentages. Who had the best save percentages? Allison wasn't even in the top 10.
I mean, because he's not peppered every single week.
I'm just saying,
He's not peppered. He ain't peppered. He's not. I mean, he's peppered, but not peppered like that. Not like that.
So how's Mendy second?
Because he's peppered with shots.
No, he ain't. No, he's
yes,
not.
he is.
We dominate
yes,
games. It just shows that he saves more of these chances than.
Shall I give you a stat? Shall I give you a stat? I'll give you a stat. Out of 21 v1s he's faced, only 3 have gone past him. Into a goal.
But that don't surprise me because he's a good one stopper. That's one of his strengths, I would say. Yeah, he is. He's good at that. But it doesn't answer the question. It's not as clear as you think it is because Kasper Schmeichel is a good goalie as well.
Nah, but Kasper Schmeichel, do you know what the one handicap is? He should have saved a couple of those penalties against us. He should have saved some of them. Some of them were.
Yeah, actually, I agree with you. That was peak. But is he not injured, Allison? Or got COVID or something? Isn't he?
No. Allison's fit. Kelleher only played because he wanted just a little bit.
Fair enough. Right back.
Trent.
Who else is available?
I mean, Pereira's injured.
Castagna, ain't it?
Castagna, I see him as a left back. Even then, he's been dogged. Trent.
Yeah, we've got to put Trent in, and we've got no choice here. I can't even argue it this time. Yeah, Trent has to play there, even though he can't defend. But he'd struggle in that. But it is what it is. We move. Centre backs.
I
think you got to have
Van Dijk.
But he's not if he's not fit.
Oh, sorry, he's got COVID, hasn't he? Yes. Konate.
He's
I love
shit.
Konate. Nah, man, Konate's sick. Konate, I'm sorry, Konate's so good.
That you keep overrating in Konate. He's like
what? Wait.
What
have I said about? All I said about Konate is that he's going to be.
Do you know what?
He's going to be a prospect
Konate specifically because of you, yeah. Because you come on here and said he's one of the best players to come from Bundesliga to the Premier League, right? Is. So I was like, all right, let me just see how good this guy is. My God, this guy's positional awareness.
No. Sorry,
how many times did you get caught against Spurs? Could have been 5 or 6 0 with him in the back.
Konate's
you know it as well. I'm not having this.
No.
Matip is clear of Konate. Ryan, Liverpool fan. There you go.
I'm sorry. No. Ryan.
You just got done by your own.
If it weren't for Konate in that Spurs game, we would have conceded a lot more. Konate was Konate. Nah, Konate.
How much you have to donate to get Rams off? People sleep on Konate. Konate ain't that good. Laughing. Matip is one of the most slept-on defenders in the Premier League.
But this is the thing, right? Konate.
Thank you, bro. And that's a Liverpool fan. Wait. Thank you, bro.
How old is Konate? Konate's 20. Konate's still a baby in terms of centre back.
Yeah, but he's not. You made him sound like he was this complete, really great defender.
He will be. He's not.
Not at the moment.
When he gets older, he will be a lot more complete defender.
Listen, I'm picking Johnny Evans. That's one of them.
Evans is injured.
All right, so Yonju's going in there.
Oh, so Yonju's injured as well.
No, he played against you guys.
Yeah, and he got injured.
Fuck's sake. Who else have they got?
Vestergaard, I guess.
Vestergaard.
I like Vestergaard. I'll put Vestergaard in. But I'm sorry, Konate's getting in.
No, he's not. I'm not having that guy on.
Konate
Who else plays?
Sick.
Was Matip?
Matip is. I don't know. I think he might not. I think he might.
He was
be
playing
ill.
next to Konate against Spurs, wasn't he?
I think he might be ill. I don't know. If he's not, then I put him in. But Konate has to be in there, man.
Oh man, we can't. He's so poo. This guy. I'm telling you.
No, he's not.
He's so overrated.
There's a reason why Upamecano is the best, but Konate is better.
Chalobah is better than Konate.
No, Konate is better than Chalobah.
By far. He's not. He's not even nowhere near him.
No,
Konate he's only a kid. Better. Positional awareness. He's better on the ball.
Chalobah plays in a back three. Chalobah plays in a back three.
Ram, how can you rate Konate over Matip? Matip is another Liverpool fan. Matip is better, but I don't agree. These Liverpool fans
Matip is better.
that are downplaying Konate.
Matip is
So
better.
Matip is better.
But Konate is sick. Konate is sick.
Chalobah, bro. I am
No,
from what I've
he's
seen.
not.
I pick Chalobah all day,
he's
every day on this
not,
team.
man.
Konate is so zoomified.
Are you? No, he's not. How is he? No,
We'll
he's
see.
not. No, he's not. Konate's sick.
He's not that good, man. He's not that
Yes,
good. Who else have we
is.
got? Liverpool fans. Who else have you got? I'm putting Matip in. Fuck it. I'm not having Konate on this team. He's crap. From what I've seen, he could get better. I'm not saying he's crap. It could be that he just needs more time and whatever. But he's not anywhere at you like what he's saying. He's not sick. He's not.
For his age, he is sick. For his
Konate
age,
is average, just like Gomez. They only have recovery paces.
Oh man, no, stop it, man! Stop it. He's so.
See,
Do you know how
Ryan
dominant
saying,
he is in the
why
air?
I like Jem. See, Matip is better than Konate. He's really good. He's not sick. He's not crap.
sick.
Konate. He's just average. There's nothing great about him.
No, he's not
just
average, man.
He got so exposed against Spurs. It was funny. Like his positional play was awful. He was getting caught left, right, and centre. He was.
Konate. How old is Konate? 22. He's 22.
Gomez is worse. Horrible defender is what Ryan's saying.
I mean, Gomez just came back from another ligament injury. I'm still holding my hopes up for him, but he's a lot better than what I saw from previous season.
Left back. They've got
Tsimikas.
They got Castani, innit?
Tsimikas.
Nah, fuck him. He's shit as well.
No, stop it, Jeff. You can't just keep doing this. It's Tsimikas.
You can't just pick that all of the Liverpool squad. That's just unfair. Like,
there's a reason. There's a reason why.
Who else have they got? Leicester. Who else have they got that plays left back? Let's have a look.
Tsimikas.
Yeah, it's not just. Is it Tsimikas? No.
Castagna is injured. Apparently, I got the thing right here. He's injured as well. Everyone's just injured, man. Everyone's just injured.
All right, Wesley Fofana's injured, isn't he? He'd be in the squad. I'd pick Fofana over
Konate. Fofana would definitely be.
He's better than Konate as well.
I mean, they're about the same, but
no, he's better. Ryan Bertrand. What about Ryan Bertrand?
No, we're not having Bertrand.
Ryan Bertrand. Yes, we got.
No way. All
right, cool. I'll put Tsimikas in there because Castagna is not in any. I like Castagna though. He's how do you spell it? To see him.
TSIM.
Oh, there he is. This guy's not even all that, to be fair. He's all right. There's nothing amazing about him. But yeah. We move on to the midfield. Ndidi.
Fabinho's injured, ain't he? I mean, he got COVID, ain't he? So
Ndidi.
Yeah, Ndidi.
Madison.
Thiago might be back, you know.
Nah, but fuck that.
No. Wait.
I even bring that name up again.
No, wait. Let me have a look.
Madison and Ndidi, and is Tielemans back? Because if Tielemans is fit, he's in that team. I don't care what anyone says.
Thiago's not back, so take that out. No, put Henderson in there. Henderson.
Is Tielemans fit? Do we know? I want to know how many of their squad they're missing.
Tielemans is fit.
He's playing 100%. He has to play.
Put Henderson in there as well.
Where? For who? He ain't good. I mean, who's he going to be? He can maybe
Ryan, Fabinho, and Van Dijk. I don't think they're back yet. I think it's the game after. I think they might be back. I'm not sure about those.
Why can't we just go and all out Leicester midfield? That looks better, to be fair. In Madison and Ndidi, Tielemans.
Where are they in the league? Where are they? No, I mean, Thiago got COVID. That's why he's not playing. He's not injured. He's got COVID.
Right,
when I say injured, he's got COVID.
You want Henderson in? Who comes off for Henderson?
Madison.
All right. But Madison scored a sick goal against you. Henderson's not in any great form, though, is he? For Liverpool?
I mean, that
anyway,
inform says
we'll have one in. Front three, Mo Salah. Obviously, we're going to do that.
Yep. Salah, Jota, and Mane.
Nah.
No, Salah, Jota, and Mane.
No. Mane's not in any real great form at the moment, so that's debatable.
Salah, Jota, and Mane. No one else.
Vardy can get in as well.
No way, man.
And
No,
you're forgetting about Vardy, you're forgetting about Lewin, you're forgetting about Ashley Barnes, you're forgetting
you're
about
funny. Just because he said those
listen,
names, you're
I
hilarious.
Jamie Vardy, right, is consistently a goal scorer.
Vardy's not a winger.
No, but that's
No,
why I'm playing him up front. And then
no,
I'd play Jota there. Jota's in form as well.
no,
There you go.
no,
That's fair.
no,
That is fair. You can't tell
no,
me
it's
anything.
not. No, it's not.
Here you go. Look, Jota at left wing. Salah,
No.
Vardy, Mane. Everyone's saying it. What's wrong with you? To be
Oh,
fair, Vardy
is
has
that
more
true,
goals than
Ryan?
Mane.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Look, Ryan, I just want to follow the rules. I don't want to put in any false propaganda. I mean, we know who's watching. The government may be watching as well. I don't want to put any false propaganda. If you say that's true, that is true. I'll take your word for it. I'll put Van
Vardy
Dijk
is better
and
than Jota in
Fabinho.
the centre.
No, he's
Mane
not. No,
don't get
that's
anywhere near
fake
this
news.
team.
That's fake news. Fake
Mane,
news.
listen, your own fans. Mane don't get anywhere near this team.
Well, Jota's been playing as a striker, so he's getting in at striker.
To be honest, Vardy has more goals than Mane.
I get Vardy has more goals, but Vardy's not a left winger.
Vardy is injured, is he? No, he ain't. He was playing.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, I need to have a look.
Oh, here he goes. Look, he's getting excited again. Look, he can get Jota in if Vardy's injured. Look,
he's got a thigh injury. He's got a tight hamstring.
Nah, he'll be back.
He's injured. He's injured. He's actually injured.
He's not injured. Stop lying.
Nah, he's injured. Stop it. He's injured. He's injured.
Got a couple of donations here. We've got one from Danny Wilson saying, "Put my boy Bertrand
No,
in."
what? No, stop it.
I mean,
stop
as
it.
you've donated, bro. And
he missed the pen. No, he missed the pen.
Listen, Ram, the guy donated. Listen, Ryan. If you donate to the channel, if you're in the chat, guys, and you pick specifically who you want in the team, I'll put them in. That's cool. And when you donate to this channel, I will put them in. So we will add Bertrand in. Mane is overrated, so that's from Mr. Dare I Say It Drift. Thank you for the donation.
Dare I say it?
Which means Mane definitely don't make it now because he's paid and even said
Sadio. Mr. Dare I Say It Drift. Come on, man.
Cowards in anything. Vardy's out. Did not take a open midweek. I hear that. Winter surfer. Van Dijk and Fabinho missed the Newcastle game. It was a 16.
Yeah, I checked. They will be back. They will be back.
Better goal scorer than Mane. Liverpool fan. There you go.
Yeah, but his overall play as a left winger. Vardy can't play left wing. It's got to be Sadio. Jota's been playing as a no. Everyone's saying
Vardy's up front. You can't knock an actual striker, central forward, who's been doing it for years in the Premier League, and ask him to be taken out and played on the left just so Jota can be there. Who's not? No,
because Jota's been playing as a striker.
Yeah, so Vardy's been doing it for years. You can't just take him out of his position. He's been
Jota's
doing
the second highest goal scorer in the Prem.
Jota was meant to be a left winger. That was his original position before he even came to.
He's an auxiliary forward.
But for you to say Mane doesn't get anywhere near this team, this guy is poor but has 7 goals. Some of you lot don't know ball, is what Samuel's saying.
It's Sadio. It's Sadio. Yeah. And put Van Dijk and Fabinho in because they'll be back. They'll be back for that game.
Well, we've got to take Matip out then.
No, we're taking Vestergaard out. Don't do that.
We're not.
No. I like Vestergaard. I like Vestergaard.
And Vestergaard's
not better than Matip.
Who's the other one? Fabinho.
Fabinho out for Ndidi.
Fuck off. If it's Fabinho even playing well at the moment, he ain't done shit this season.
Stop it, Jeff.
No, he ain't. I'm not having this. You know he isn't as well. Van Dijk, Salah, I get it. But Fabinho's just average.
No, Jem, please. Bro, I sound like a donkey from Shrek, man.
Salah, Jota and Mane. We can't just hide from the fact that Vardy scores twice against us. That's true as well, Penguin.
Against our beat. I mean,
yeah, but wait, did you have Konate at the back? Can you answer me that question?
Nah, Konate came in the second half. Came in the second half.
Still lost with Konate.
And he kept a clean sheet.
Yeah,
so
why should Vestergaard go out, innit? Tell him Sportswire. Fucking bollocks.
Sportswire, come on. Don't do this.
Matip is clear of Vestergaard, but nah, come on, guys.
No.
You can't have your cake and eat it and have Van Dijk and Trent and Matip and fucking Tsimikas and Fabinho and what is this? This is typical Liverpool fans, biasy. Like, stop being biased.
I mean, they conceded about
we just done a Villa one, Chelsea and Villa one. How many Villa players made that team? There was about 5 or 6 that were, and on our
because all the players that you hate, didn't get in.
Maddison is better than Henderson.
No,
Declared's paid. I've got to change that now. Unfortunately.
okay. I know. Seeing as though you're here, Mister Dare I say it, Drift. I've seen you on Coppish. You're my guy. I respect you, bro. I respect you a lot. Please just put someone in there. I can't have all these players who are 10th in the league. They're 10th.
Midfield, it's Leicester.
How is that? Nah, put
all right. Fabinho. Fabinho goes in. I agree.
Thank
all right,
you,
Fabinho.
Thank you.
Fabinho has to go in then. That's unfair. I was being a bit biased, just winding you Liverpool fans up. It's fun. Yeah, Fabinho, Maddison, Tielemans, Bertrand, because he was paid for.
Can you put Matip there as well, please?
Van Dijk comes in. If I put Matip in, then we have to put Schmeichel in goal. If I put Matip in, we've got to
why do you have to put Schmeichel in goal? You don't need to do that.
Yeah, he gets to come out because Schmeichel
he doesn't.
Goalie, man.
No, Alisson's a better goalkeeper. That's the real answer.
1, 2. All right. Vestergaard out, Matip in. All right, as you're just crying about it.
Yes.
Bertrand's there. Madison's
why is Bertrand there?
Wait. He got paid for.
He got paid for.
He got paid for. You know that. Take Henderson out is what Ryan's saying. Even he's saying, get Henderson out of there.
Look, I'm just happy Fabinho's there. If it was, wait, can we put Keita instead of Maddison?
Mr. Idea Drift says Maddison is better than Henderson. I back.
No. I've got a better option.
Up, bro.
What about Keita?
No, fuck that. He's shit. He's a flop. That guy.
Why?
Get that flop out.
Keita. Keita. No. I don't know if he's injured.
Where's Keita going?
Over Maddison.
No, bollocks. That ain't happening. Not in my books. Keita is not getting in this team. He is a flop. I respect Cashford, but Alisson is better all-rounder. I agree. I do agree.
Bro,
thank you for the donation. We've got another donation here. Put Liverpool's second choice goalkeeper in the final chat. Who's your second choice goalkeeper, Ram?
Kelleher.
Is he even on it? How do you spell his name?
Keller.
There he is. Keller. He did, to be fair, he did help you get through, so he deserves to be there right now. That's fair enough.
No.
He's probably better than
Why is Ali not there, man? Just because Daniel knows he's my guy. Daniel knows because he's my guy. He's not. He's
So, sir, thank you for the donation. He's saying
why?
They're just triggering you, Ram. All these donations are coming in. They're just trigger.com right now. Trigger Ram. And to be fair, Kellner for Alisson, I get. Bertrand, I think, deserves to be in the team.
Kelleher over Kelleher over Alisson, I get. No, you don't get. That's complete fool.
No, but he just got you through. He just helped you get through to the next round from his.
What's Alisson been doing this entire season?
I don't think Alisson would have saved them. I don't think he's as good at penalties, is he, Alisson?
He saved Jorginho's penalty.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Kelleher. Andre's laughing. You disrespect Edouard Mendy. That's why. That's true. He does as well. That's fair enough. Keita is overrated, is what Mr. Dare I Say It Drift says as well.
Mr. Dare I Say It Drift? Wow. I thought you were my guy, bro. I thought you were my guy.
Obviously not. But there you go, guys. There you go. There is the combined 11 for Leicester and Liverpool right there for you guys. Now, some Liverpool fans in this chat, I'm questioning if you lot are Liverpool fans because you lot are really debating a second place team to a 10th place team for Liverpool.
Thank you.
Samuel's not having it, man.
I don't understand what is wrong with the fan base saying that no Leicester players are getting over.
They're just talking facts, mate. Henderson's
they are not.
Konate is absolutely overrated. Kelleher's better than Alisson. Vardy's better than Mane at the moment. That's fair. Like, that's facts. Like, that's plain.
Yo, Sam, I know that's not Callum. Like, but I know Mr. Dare I Say It Drift. I've seen him on the terrace. I've seen him on Coppish. He's my guy. He talks facts. But now, for some reason, he's not backing me. I don't know why.
Rams, can Liverpool beat Inter? Is what Mane is saying.
Yeah, of course. We can beat them. Yeah, of course. We got a better team than them. But I didn't really want them because we got some difficult games in between them. So I would have taken Salzburg, what we originally got. If UEFA decided not to be idiots.
Oh yeah, you got done, didn't you? We got the same team. That's so funny.
I was hoping you got buy-in. I was
Why is
so
it
hoping
so
to
funny? I
God
know
you
you
got.
did, but we got Lil.
If you
We
got
fucking Lil
buy-in,
as
I
well.
swear to God, Lewandowski was gonna rip you a new one.
No,
He was
I
going
mean, I
to
would have. I
rip
actually wanted
you.
Bayern just purely because I wanted us to have. But if we play Bayern, I want our fully fit team. Like up against it, I think we'll give it a go.
Even if you had Thiago Silva and Rudiger, Lewandowski would be
I think you
doing
forget
his
that
thing.
Thiago Silva put Lewandowski in a spliff in the final of the Champions League when he was
Did
at PSG.
Did
And he
he?
kept him
Did
very
he?
quiet.
What
Kept
did
him
he? What did
quiet
he
the
do?
whole game. I watched that game as well. Absolutely
No,
kept him quiet.
really. What did he do? What did he do in?
Didn't even. He
What?
was non-existent, mate. He was non-existent.
Oh,
So
really,
not
really,
like Van
really.
Dijk, you know.
I mean, Van Dijk prevent him from what's it called? Prevent him from scoring in both games, both at the Allianz Arena as well. His home. So
Ah,
doing
Ram.
better.
Anyway, guys, hour and 35 minutes in, still just over 90 of you here. Thank you very much for tuning into this channel. It's been a good show, isn't it, Ram? Christmas Eve little special Prem show there. You had your
It
combined.
was a good show, barring the combined 11. That combined 11 was. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
the Liverpool one was a bit of fun at the end. I mean, albeit let's be serious, but no, it was a great show, guys. I am doing a double header today. Tonight we'll be doing that Aston Villa versus Chelsea match preview. I'm going to create that straight after this show as well, so that'll be ready. Make sure you go over to there, meet me there for 9 p.m. tonight. Christmas Eve banger just before Christmas Day, and in many cases declared, or if you live in Australia, it already is Christmas Day. So Merry Christmas to you guys. Sosa with another donation says, "What is this guy smoking?" Anyways, into smoking LFC.
Why? You're a Chelsea fan. I know you're gonna say something like Inter are gonna smoke us. Serie A is dead. We beat Milan with our C team.
Yeah.
Just saying.
No, I hear that. Guys, make sure that you smash the like button. I don't know how many likes we've got on this one. I know it's not enough. We've got 62. Let's try and get 75. So everyone, before you leave, please smash the like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell notification button. That will let you guys know when we're live as well. And I'll be back later tonight. Like I said, 9 p.m. UK time. Villa versus Chelsea match preview. So make sure that you tune in for that one.
I'm just saying.
Go on.
I'll repeat myself.
Merry Christmas to everyone in the chat. Go on.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. And if Matty Cash scores a winner for Villa, Chelsea fans, you best be hiding. You best be hiding because I'm coming for your neck.
Scores 2 goals again against you. You better be hiding as well. That's what I'm going to say. Mate.
Okay.
And who are you playing? Who are you playing next on Boxing Day? I forgot already. Who was it? Someone crap, wasn't it?
Leeds.
Yeah. That's got cancelled, didn't it? You're not playing them, are you? Postponed,
Yeah.
Van Dijk score against Bayern at their home is what Owain saying
That's
as
true.
well. He did actually.
That's
I forgot
true.
about that. That's true. Up the Chelsea. Big up to
And he got an assist. Sorry, he got a goal and an assist. He assisted Mane in that for Bayern as well. So
yeah. All right, Ram. Thank you very much for being on here, bro. Appreciate it as always, guys. I'll be back later tonight, 9 p.m. Take care of yourselves. Have fun. Drink. Eat. Enjoy it. Whatever you're going to do with family. And I'll see you again later on this evening. Peace out, guys. Peace.